So you just got your skateboard, hit the skate park, and you're ready to stack clips. But you don't know how to ride a skateboard just yet. Well, that's fine. I'm here to give you the secret sauce behind how to ride a skateboard. The most important thing you could learn, because you can't ride away from a trick if you don't know how to ride away. So getting straight into it, there's 3 things we want to learn. How to stand on the skateboard and balance, how to push ourselves, so figure out if we're goofy or regular, and then how to turn by leaning toe side or heel side. So straight into number 1, balancing on the skateboard, and we need to find this triangle of safety right here. And we achieve this by standing over the bolts on the skateboard and keeping our center of gravity in between our legs over the skateboard in the center. Make sure to find a level ground when you're learning how to do this. And now we get to balancing toe side and heel side. I'm sure you noticed to stay centered on the skateboard, you need to try to find the perfect middle ground between the two to stay perfectly flat. And if you struggle to balance forward and back on heel side and toe side, that's okay. We just need to tighten our trucks up a little bit, and this will help us stay perfectly flat so we can go perfectly straight when we start the next step, which is trying to push ourselves off. So what we're doing is tightening and then checking, tightening and then checking until we get the perfect tightness. We're going to start off by locating the pins we're going to tighten, which is these. And you want to make sure to turn them the same amount on both sides. So a quarter turn here, and then I'll do a quarter turn here. And then I'll go ahead and check the skateboard and see if it's good or not. So now it's easy to get flat, but if I lean, I could still turn a little. So this is good to go. You want to make sure you could still lean and still get a little turn in. This is going to help us practice to learn how to balance forward and back on the skateboard still, but allow it to make it easier for us to learn how to push and roll away, which is number 2. But before we learn that, we have to figure out, are we going to the left or are we going to the right? Are we goofy or are we regular? It's really simpler than most people make it out to be. You stand in the stance that skater would stand in, either aiming one way or shoulders facing the other way, and see which one feels the most natural to you. If one feels like it's forward to you, then go forward in that direction. But to do this, we need to learn how to lean on one leg. And boom, we shifted the triangle, so we're leaning over one leg now. Or if we are pushing the other way, we lean on the other leg. And this is going to allow us to be able to balance on one leg long enough for us to be able to put one leg down on the ground and push ourselves away. And to do that, we're going to keep about 80% of our weight still on the skateboard and put 20% down to be able to push away. So you're keeping the majority of your weight over the skateboard. A common mistake I see is people get completely off the skateboard like this, and they'll push the skateboard in front of them and jump back on it. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure you're keeping, once again, the majority of your weight on the skateboard and putting down just some to push away. Because there's a big difference between this and this. Oof, it's painful to watch. Now, learning this just takes practice, but a tip I can give is putting your foot diagonal like this on the board. It's enough to still turn to the side to be able to push, but it's still side to side enough on the skateboard to keep balance on heel side and toe side to keep yourself flat. So the first time that we're doing this, just worry about doing it one push at a time, getting back on the skateboard and going. But eventually you want to learn how to get more than one push off at a time before you get back on the skateboard to start going. So try to make it to where you get about 2 to 3 pushes, and then you can safely say that you've mastered how to ride a skateboard. And with a little bit of practice, if you've made it this far, congratulations, you can ride a skateboard. We just need to get to number 3 now, which is turning, so we can actually maneuver while we're riding the skateboard. Well, I can confidently say the hard part is over. Now all you really need to do is, while you're riding, just lean on your toes or lean on your heels, and you'll see the skateboard will start to turn. Just get comfortable with doing this. And you get bonus points if you could turn while you're balancing on one foot and pushing. Then that's pretty much it. Congratulations, you know how to ride a skateboard and you're ready for the next video. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.